Officials from the eThekwini municipality will be briefing the media this afternoon on the upcoming Resurgence Conference. Now, the conference starts in Durban later this week and brings together global investors. For more on this, let's cross live to SABC News reporter Jayed Paulse. A very good afternoon to you, Jayed. So this conference takes place from the 17th until the 21st of July. When is the briefing and what can we expect from that?
Well, a very good afternoon to you, Alicia, and to the viewers back at home. And yes, the Resurgence Conference will be taking off on Wednesday, but the briefing has in fact started, where we're getting a rundown of what exactly eThekwini will be hosting, and also the idea behind the Resurgence Conference. Now, we do know that it is an investors conference, and we're going to be seeing several dignitaries from the United States of America descending into eThekwini, where small businesses, Alicia, as well as medium enterprises will be able to engage. And this is really giving an opportunity for black businesses to also grow and also plow back into the economy. But to talk to us more about the investor opportunities and also how many jobs will be created through the Resurgence Conference, I am joined by the City Manager, Musa Mbhele. Thank you so much for joining us, City Manager. If we talk about the Resurgence Conference plowing back into the community, we spoke to the organizers who spoke to us about the importance of it and the first Resurgence Conference coming to Africa. But how many jobs will this conference be able to make?
Thank you very much. Good afternoon to you, Jayed, and good afternoon to your viewers at home. In the instance, this conference is going to make about 700 jobs. That is during the next 5 days. But over and above that, it's going to make thousands of jobs over time as those deals are signed, as the investment is sealed between the investors from the United States and our own enterprises here in the continent. Because remember, this Resurgence is not only a Durban, South Africa conference, it's also for most of the continent. We've got people coming from as far afield as Uganda and Swaziland. So there's going to be huge impacts in terms of job creation, capacity building, and connections between the companies in the US and the companies in South Africa.
Now, if we look at trade, import and export, how is this going to assist small businesses, like businesses that reside in the rural areas, to partner with the big powerhouse countries such as the United States of America?
I remember that very few people know, except those who have made it, know how to go and open businesses in the other side, or on the other side of the ocean in the United States. So the information will be shared about those opportunities. And remember, we have very successful guys like Laduma of the Amaxhosa brand, who already has a couple of stores in New York. But we want to increase the number of people who have such opportunities. But it cuts both ways, Jayed, in a sense that they themselves also want to invest this side. So we have already gone as far as identifying a number of potential sites for those who want to come and invest in the property sector and agribusiness. So there are many opportunities that are being opened on both sides through this particular conference, and not only between United States and South Africa, but also with other African countries, as I've said.
Now, obviously, we're trying to put Durban on the map again after we faced COVID-19 with the July unrest, also the floods, several challenges that hindered our economy from growing. And obviously, this conference is going to plow back. You said it's going to generate 700 jobs. If we talk about some of the activities, if you can just share with us.
Yes, there's going to be a number of sessions where we are going to be grouping companies of common interest, like those that are in the property sector. We will hook them up. 86 captains of corporate world from the United States who are coming. They're already flying in. They're on their way to South Africa. We are going to group them together in terms of the sectors for them to discuss, to capacitate one another, to identify those opportunities. There will be well-known facilitators who are going to be facilitating those transactions, and then we are We have site visits where we will take them to some potential sites that we have identified. We have been working on this for the last 8 months. When we went there, they showed us what their interests are. We've come and identified a couple of sites as investment opportunities. So there will be site visits where we will show them around, but also there will also be worshipping and a music concert where we will have big artists like Shelley Caesar, like Bishop Hezekiah Walker, and our own local artists who are also going to be participating. So it's going to be full of fun whilst we're doing investment business as well.
Thank you very much for talking to us there, City Manager Musa Mbhele. Just breaking down the Resurgence Conference that is expected to take place on Wednesday here in eThekwini municipality. And as you heard, several activities on the card. And this is basically to boost the local economy, but also to plow back into the economy and also foster relationships between other countries. As you heard, Uganda as well as United States dignitaries will be flocking into eThekwini, Alicia. And this is where they will be imparting of knowledge, but also the business sector, the private sector, as well as small SMMEs will also be able to have a word or two and share common interest. It's back to you in studio.
Thank you so much to SABC News reporter, Jayed Paulse in Durban for us.